Got the Jeep all cleaned up, ready for Cletus and Cars. This weekend we are going to be making the trip down from Missouri since he came out to our kickoff party this last weekend. We're going to go drop the ZL1 off at Vasco Speed and Performance right down the road. Brad is going to install our RPM roll bar cage. It is a 6-point roll bar, and we're going to be putting that in Nemo just to get it started, so that way it's got a little bit of protection in case something bad goes down at the track. Just had a gloss black finish put on this one, and then as soon as we pick this one up, we're taking the Mustang and dropping it off for its cage. It's sitting inside the garage. Got quite the mess in here. I got the C7 fender up, but this is the cage going in the Mustang. As you can see, it matches the calipers and stuff. Real nice looking coating done by RPM roll bars. They match the color perfect, which is what I wanted in the Mustang. Matches that blue caliper color, which is the same on the Mustang. What's up, everybody? We are back at Gforce Engineering, and we are going to be installing the rear axles today, along with the B Woody suspension kit that I've had for about 3 months. I just haven't put it on yet, but we're going to do it all here today at Gforce.
After Saturday.
I'm taking her easy.
That's got to be another part, not something.
All right, so these are the axles that are going to be going in the Trackhawk. These are Renegade axles. What's the difference between Renegade and like Outlaw that I got like on the Corvette?
Really the only difference is in the CV joints themselves. They both use the same stubs, same 31 spline axle bars. The difference is is all in the CV. The Outlaws utilize just some things we've learned primarily from working with like road racing teams that do a lot of sustained high-speed running. They utilize different grease, different. We actually do isotropic polish on the joints themselves. We upgrade the hardware. It's just a little better wear characteristics, better resistance to, again, the effects of sustained high-speed running.
Nice, nice. Yeah, these are nice looking axles here. Looks like you guys got some new branding stickers. It looks a little different than that.
We did. We actually got away from just putting the Gforce sticker on there and actually took advantage of leveraging the brand behind the Renegade and the Outlaws.
Nice.
So,
and then these are the stubs here. These are billet.
They are one-piece billet. These are actually the same ones that we did the prototype work on, just sort of made some corrections to them, so they should work just fine for what we're doing on yours.
Nice. Well, yeah, let's get them on. Here's our B Woody rear suspension components. We got some adjustable arms. Anyways, I had everything powder coated black. Looks all nice. We're gonna get that up on the Jeep as well. Alright, we got the brake rotor off. Got the caliper kind of hung up here. So what we're going to have to do to get these axles in, you got to undo this bolt, and this bolt right here. All these arms basically that are connected. There's 3 of them. Slide them out of the way. You don't have to undo the ball joint. They say it all just comes right out once you undo these arms, so that's what we're doing right now. Alright, right now we're test fitting the new axles, make sure they look good. The hubs that they machined fit perfect, so that's a good sign. I also got the B Woody, I got the B Woody suspension components put in place in here, and then once we get the axle in, we can tighten everything up. We also got new sway bar end links. I'm going to show you all a comparison between the B Woody stuff and the stock stuff. It's pretty good. Alright, so as you see here, this is the stock one. It's a little bit more flimsier. The B Woody one's a lot thicker. It's got a little bit better bushings in it. Nice piece here. Then these are the different arms. This is the factory arm, super flimsy, real thin metal. And this piece is fully adjustable, real thick, weighs about twice as much, which says right there it's a lot stronger. That should help with the wheel hop issue that these Trackhawks have from the factory, especially once you start making some power with them. All right, we got our axle sitting in there. We need to put the bolts in it for the hubs, get that all done. But we did get all of our B-Woody suspension components on. You got the control arm here. It is adjustable. Got the lower trailing arm there. Got the B-Woody suspension components installed on this side. Now we just need to put the new Gforce axle in and lay it down on the ground, do some final measurements, and we should be good to go. Everything went together really easy on the suspension components. Axles slid in very nice. Alright, so right now they're putting in the axle shafts. Guys, these do come fully assembled from Gforce. They're just disassembled right now, just so we could check fitment with everything before we assemble it all. But when you order them from Gforce, if you do, they'll come all assembled, so you just got to drop them in just like the factory ones come out with the stubs already on. Makes it a lot more easier to install, but for right now we're just making sure everything fits, being that the Trackhawk does have different hubs than the normal SRTs. Here's the difference between the B-Woody sway bar end links and the factory ones. Huge difference there. A lot more sturdier of a part than this. This thing just feels flimsy. So we're replacing those right now, and that'll be the last thing we gotta do. Billy's over there torquing the hubs on the axles, and should be about wrapped up here. Last but not least, need to torque the outer hub bolts. What do we torque those to?
On this, 200 foot-pounds.
200 foot-pounds. It's easier to do it when you just get the wheel on. You can set it down on the ground, and it's a lot easier to do it that way. Just pull your center cap off the wheel. We already got this one popped back on. Everything all done. Good to go.